My life.
Well, I'm valuable.
Nah, you ain't. What you bring to the table?
This coochie.
Oh, that coochie. And that probably ain't giving all that.
Oh.
I've cheated in every relationship I've been in. I cheated because I loved him, bitch.
What y'all men need to realize is that I don't have to bring nothing to the table but myself.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my fucking league.
I think that any man that's in the dating world that thinks that a woman with children and baggage shouldn't be dating. And
does this man have authority to discipline your kids?
I would call my baby daddy and he will be getting his ass beat.
Okay, so
because you're not touching my son.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Why you going hard, Cut?
This is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to Real Talk. Today we're going to talk about women that you should absolutely, positively stay away from at all costs. Let's take a look at it.
I remember dating a guy, and I said, my daughter and I, we're a package deal. If you don't love my kid, like it's your own, like it won't work. And the response was, that's something that will have to like progress over time.
Okay.
I'll have to build that. And I was like, ooh, I don't like you.
My life.
Well, I'm valuable.
Nah, you ain't. What you bring to the table?
This coochie.
Oh, that coochie. And that probably ain't giving all that.
Oh. I got great reviews on Yelp.
Oh, Lord.
So you are
No.
Niggas paying to play. You said Yelp.
No.
Oh, so you on them sites?
No.
Nah. You already done exposed yourself, bro. You already
No.
exposed yourself.
No.
What you mean, no? You already done exposed
I
yourself.
was being funny, sarcastic.
Nah, you said Yelp.
I was being sarcastic. You're taking it.
I'm taking it how you gave it to
My
me.
life.
Well, I'm.
What y'all men need to realize is that I don't have to bring nothing to the table but myself.
Lord have mercy.
You have to bring everything to the fucking table.
Where's your man?
I don't have to bring nothing but myself.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids.
Here we go again.
Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my fucking league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and
This woman talking crazy. I ain't bust 8 nuts. What I need 8 seats for? That's ridiculous. Sound like me. You need to get that from your baby daddy.
vehicle of your own if you're going to be dating me. Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name and you have to be looking into getting your second property. Have to get a home that has 6 rooms.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
Unbelievable.
Each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms because that's only common sense.
Don't you buy your own house?
I feel like a lot of these women, they wait until they're washed up, and that's going to trigger y'all. A lot of y'all wait until you're washed up. You wait until you're 2, 3, some of y'all 5 children in to want to have standards. Let me finish. You'll wait until you're 70 minutes in. You'll wait until you're bitter, till you're scarred, till you're traumatized, till you're self-sabotaged, till you're on a healing journey or a celibate journey, and now you want to have standards, and your leveraging power is gone. The whole city know you're a whore. The coochie ain't good as it used to.
Yes, sir.
You refuse to submit. You got an attitude. You're overly masculine.
There it is.
I've cheated in every relationship I've been in, and I explained to my homegirls that I did not cheat because I did not love my man. I didn't cheat because I wanted him to find out and tear my ass up. I cheated because I loved him, bitch.
Man, go ahead on with all that.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because if I did not fucking love him, I would have just left him. You see what I'm saying? But I
don't listen to this type of rhetoric, guys. This is a bunch of bunk. What she did is she tried to have a cake and eat it too. The guy that she wanted to get with, you know, that's the guy that turned her on, but then turned right around and said, well, I ain't gonna leave my meal ticket. You know, this guy paying my bills. You know, I give you a little something, you know, feel good, but you ain't got enough money to pay these bills. And if you do, you ain't trying to pay them. So I'm gonna stay with the guy that's willing to pay him.
I think that any man that's in the dating world that thinks that a woman with children is baggage shouldn't be dating. And I think that that's an insult to motherhood. And
how is it insulting? If you're a single mother dating a man with no kids, at some point you are expecting this man to provide and protect your kid. If he doesn't do that, you're not really going to look at him as a man. Now, does this man have authority to discipline your kids?
I would call my baby daddy and he will be getting his ass beat.
Okay, so
because you're not touching my son, you're my boyfriend. He that's just not gonna happen. That's my child.
The part that's crazy is you can't see that another man has to take on all of this responsibility, but he doesn't have the same authority as the man that you're not even with.
Exactly. That's his business, and that's what he does.
So
and
this is why it's an L. Responsibility without authority is essentially slavery.
Basically.
And it's like 2 against 1. This nigga come home walking on eggshells. Oh, damn, I gotta please her and please this little bad, little nasty, little gremlin looking kid.
I just don't understand how you get mad because I want male friends. Like,
what you sound like?
Why you
want male friends?
Why not have them? That's how God placed us, men and women. Just because I'm married to you doesn't mean that I can't have male friends.
Well, you should have walked down the aisle with the whole hood
instead
of just one man. Because when you came into this relationship, it was understood what I expected from you. I don't believe in females having male friends. That's just me. It was at the door. So now, so now you think you got me. You think you finna start altering
That's
different
not true.
Nah, you got
why
me,
you so closed in? Why you not open minded?
This woman sound like a fool. Because I can guarantee you, if this guy had a lot of women hanging around, sniffing around, just waiting on her to mess up to take her spot, she'll be the first one going off. You need to get these bitches away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, either you going to get them away or I'm going to kill them. Come on now. This goes back to that double standard. You know, they don't want you to have any type of outside influence, no type of female friends. I can guarantee you that. They think they supposed to just keep men sniffing around, try to keep you in line. So in case you step out of line, they feel like they got somebody they can have step in your spot.
Open to a train, a menage a trois.
Like,
what you want me open?
Doing too much talking.
What make you think I'm gonna get a damn train on me?
Because why you want more than one man around you?
When I was in school, I had male friends and none of them was trying
and
to
ain't
get on
now
me.
one of them married you, paid a bill.
There you go.
Because they were friends.
Okay then, they giving you the bare minimum. Now how the fuck what I look like giving you all that
giving
what
you
everything.
everything
Need and ask for from me, and then allowing you go out here, man, to nurture another man with conversation, a woman essence. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit that you think you got locked in here that you gonna be able to go and give to another nigga. No, I'd rather sign on paper, see you on by your way.
There you go, back to the streets.
That mean you have insecurities in yourself.
No, that mean I'm secure with myself. Because if you go against my mental peace,
you got to go.
I'm finna compromise that to be with you, I'll let you go. Cause what you wanna do another week.
Why you gonna have why your mind gonna
because
be
I know
up?
what niggas on.
This woman is just trying to pull some mental gymnastics on this guy. And like I said, sound like he got sense enough not to go for the old okey doke. Because I can guarantee you, women like this are super possessive. They don't even want another woman speaking to you. They don't even want you holding the door open for another woman. Much less have male friends, female friends that you can go hang out with, drink with, go visit and talk on the phone all the time. They're not having that. Like I said, she's just trying to have this as one way. I promise you that.
We don't have enough women disrespecting men.
Really?
We don't have enough women humbling these men and putting them in their place. We need to start making these men feel worthless. Because they are.
You ain't got enough of nothing to be talking
that.
Bitch.
Disrespect him.
Okay.
Put him down. Make him feel bad about himself.
There's this guy that goes to my church and this lady that I know, and she introduced me to the guy maybe like this past summer, so like some months ago, right? introduced. I'm like, hey, how are you? You know, it was a real nice introduction, and then that was it. Apparently, he's interested. So talk to me. Like, so on Sunday she saw me. I hugged her. You know, hey, how you doing? She was like, let me introduce you to this young man.
Okay.
I said, ma'am, you've already introduced me to him before. And she was like, I have? I said, yeah. She was like, well, he's a great young man, and I feel like y'all two, you know, it would be nice if y'all two, you know, like spend some time together. I said, he doesn't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him.
Oh my God.
And she was like, well, he said that you said you won't be looking his way. Let me repeat myself. He don't say nothing to me.
That she wants somebody to beg
So
her.
I don't say nothing to him. I don't pursue. I don't chase. I don't insert myself. I don't do none of that. Now,
these kind of women end up by themselves, guys. Any woman that thinks she's too good to say anything to you, let her go on about her business. But go ahead on about her business. Because I promise you, any woman that's really interested in you, want to date you, you know, see some, you know, type of potential, especially if she thinks she can get something out of you, she don't have any problem stepping to the plate and letting you know exactly what her intentions are.
mind you, this man works on the parking lot ministry, right? Or the ministry that's outside telling you where to park and stuff. Sweetie pie, you trying to talk to me? Tell me you'll park my car. Save me a parking spot close to the door. Okay? Tell me you'll drive me up to the front, or you'll meet me up at the front and then you'll go park my car for me. That's how you talk to a woman. I don't know what be possessing y'all to think that we as the women gotta do the pursuing, the chasing, and all of that. Baby, I accept what's given to me.
Okay.
I reciprocate.
Which is nothing.
But to reciprocate something, it has to be given to you first. No. Over are the days of me putting myself out there. Over are the days of me inserting myself. Over are the days of me looking dumb, desperate, and dusty. Over are those days. Like, that was never my style. Why would I start now?
She don't want that guy.
I don't care how good of a young man he is. If he's a young man who is deaf, mute, and dumb, then I don't want to talk to him. Like, I'm sick of this.
And this is supposed to be a church woman talking. So, give you an idea right there. It's not much better going on in the church as going on out here on these streets. I mean, she's talking all the trash. She's, running around the church like she's some type of sanctified woman and talking like this. Thing is, women like this, she thinks she's too good for this guy. I promise you that. If he was tall enough, looked like he had a little money, she'd be the first one batting eyes all in his face trying to get his attention. This guy, she looks as beneath her. If he wants to talk to her, he need to come basically and kiss her ass.
A woman's value that she adds to a man is something that you cannot even put a price on, baby.
I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm so over these men. It's sassy.
Now they
You
sassy.
a grown tail man, and you can't open up your mouth and say hello to somebody, and your excuse is, oh, she don't look my way. Make me look your way. Give me something to look at. That's why I be quiet, because if you can't even speak to me in the parking lot, you sure can't handle me in this mouth.
Who the hell won't handle you in your mouth?
Make it make sense. If you gonna do anything in this world, make it make sense. Okay?
My man don't know. He done dodged the bullet on this one. She done already tell you she got a smart mouth. You can tell with that attitude. She's very argumentative. This ain't nobody that you want to wife up.
Cause I'm over it. I'm over it. If it's just me and my daughter for the rest of my life, me and my baby, we gonna be all right. We gonna have a good life.
Am I sharing dick with another bitch?
No. But I know I'm sharing you with another nigga.
Don't try to turn this shit on me because you feeling guilty.
Other day when you was asleep, I started playing with it. And I saw it.
Saw what?
A condom.
Unbelievable. Nasty.
Nasty bitch.
Shit's so fucking grimy.
Now, guys, I know times are tight. It's hard to find a good woman, hard to find a good mate, hard to find somebody that, want to actually try to build something with you. Because, with the women, the way they think today, they think that if a man's not rich, he's nothing. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I listen to a lot of guys on YouTube talking about, you know, how it used to be back in the day and it was good women back in the day and this, that, and the other. In all honesty, I don't think that a lot has changed even from when I was in my late teens through my 20s. I don't think a lot of it has changed. You know, women were stuck up. They were angry. They, you know, slick at the lip. You couldn't trust them. They was having kids, basically, and blaming other, you know, guys for it that, you know, the kid clearly didn't belong to them. Basically, everything that women are doing today is the same thing that they were actually doing when I was coming up. This was back in the 80s. So, you know, nothing's really new under the sun. The only difference is now they're a lot more bold with it. You know, we got the internet, so pretty much everything that goes on, you know, they just put it right out there on the net. It's like it's no shame anymore. So they're just more open with it, trying to get some clout as far as the gram or whatever the case may be. But with the example that you've seen in this particular video, these are just a few. But if you run into women with these type of personalities and whatnot, please, you know, if you fool around, you slip and you get involved, as soon as you see any inkling of it, just run. Seriously. You will find somebody else, but you will be more cautious with that next one that comes through the door. You won't be so quick to just be enamored basically by what she looked like and if she got, you know, a fat behind or some nice breasts or a cute face. And with that, I'm gonna wrap this thing up, folks. See you guys at the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently